So, today's Stupid Idiots has been going on for over 40 episodes. Over 90 if you count the previous series, which is the same thing, just a different name. But a lot of episodes is the point. It's been going on for years. The list has existed for many years, okay? And today's Stupid Idiots has been crazy. It's been a crazy ride, and there's been a lot of entertainment and a lot of misery, I guess. But there are rules, believe it or not. I may put Stupid Idiots on the list, but there are rules to this. There are specific rules, and here they are. The first rule of Stupid Idiots is that you cannot ask to be on the list. So stop asking to be on the list. I decide who goes on the list and when they go on it. You don't ask me to put you on the list. That's not how this works. I decide who and when and how. How's with a pen, but you get the point. The second rule of Stupid Idiots is you can recommend other people to be put on the list. So you can't ask me to put you on the list, but you can recommend someone else that should be on the list. So there's a way around certain things. You can refer people. Now that doesn't mean that they will go on the list. I will consider, I might say no to you, but if I say yes, they go on the list. But you can at the very least request it. That's all I'm saying. But you got to say why. You can't just say a name and think, put him on the list. No, I need a reason. Like, why are they Stupid Idiots? Why are they on the list? I need a reason. Don't just say their name. The third rule of Stupid Idiots is that I cannot make more than 2 episodes where a specific person is the main subject. So if I make 2 episodes specifically about one guy, or mainly about one guy, I cannot make a 3rd episode about the same guy. That's all it is. Guy or girl, whatever. I cannot make 3 episodes about the same person, specifically. Now, they can still be on the list afterwards, in other episodes, but they can never be the main subject again. The main subject, they can only be twice. No, not 3 times. Not more than 3 times. Only twice. Once is also fine. Once or twice, they can be the subject of the video. After that, it is too much. And we must have limits. So that is my limit. The 4th rule of Stupid Idiots is that some people are immune from being on the list. Which means, no matter what they do, or what they say, or who they are, or who they become, they can never be on the list. Who are these people? I'm not going to tell you. There are certain subscribers, but there are certain people who get special treatment who are not on the list. Now, there's separate reasons for this. It might be because I like them, it might be because they're valued subscribers, or it's because they're too sensitive. There are some people that are very sensitive, and I think if I made an episode on them, they'd probably get very upset, so I just don't do it. So it doesn't always mean that you're an elite person. Sometimes it's because you're too sensitive to be on an episode. Or it could be because I've done 2 episodes on you anyway, so maybe it's that. Or maybe I just like you. I like you too much to not put you on the list. So, some people, you might know who you are, you might not, but I'm not going to say who. Some people are just simply exempt. Simply exempt. The 5th rule of Stupid Idiots is that sports predictions are fair game. No matter what, even if you are on the exempt list, no matter what, if you make a bad sports prediction, I don't care who you are fair game. You made a bad prediction, stupid prediction, I'm going to put you on the list. That's how it is. Maybe I don't, maybe I forget you, or maybe I just skip over your bad prediction. But if you make a bad AFL tip or a bad Premier League prediction, it is likely, it is possible that you get on the list. Anything goes! Sports predictions are fair game. Anyone, even the sensitive ones, can make it onto the list for AFL tipping editions especially. The 6th rule of Stupid Idiots is that some people are just not worth the time. There are some people that are Stupid Idiots, but they're not worth an episode. That's just how it is. It's more of a statement than a rule, but a rule nonetheless. The 7th and final for now, if I do find more rules, I will add them on in future episodes. But the 7th rule and last rule of this episode of Stupid Idiots is the series is simply taking the piss. That's all it is. It's a parody of a parody. There's a guy, I mean, he's not there anymore, but there's a guy who was in WWE. He played a character that has a list, who goes around putting stupid idiots on the list. People have pissed him off, people who he didn't like, people said stupid things. He said, you just made a list, and put them on the list. So he himself is a parody, and I parody him. This whole thing is banter. It's all about taking the piss. That's the whole point of the series. So when you say, go easy, mate, go easy, how dare you comment on his spelling mistake? I'm just like, that's the whole point of this series. The whole point is to take the piss out of things like spelling mistakes and other stupid things that are said and bad sports predictions, etc, etc, etc. The whole thing is taking the piss. There's only been like 5 episodes where I've been proper serious, like properly ranting. Not gonna say what episodes there are. One is Hawk's Nest. Definitely, that one was a serious one. I was genuinely pissed off in that video. But in the majority of episodes, I'm taking the piss. Alright. So relax. You guys, not all of you, but some of you take this thing way too seriously. Like, calm down. There's a guy who was on my comments, and this guy was complaining about an episode from 6 months ago. And I'm just like, get over it. It was 6 months ago. Like, jeez. Some people take this too seriously. Take this way too seriously. It's supposed to be for comedic effects. It's taking the piss. That's all it is. So shut up. And if you don't get it, you know what? If you don't get it, then, well, you just made the list. Goodbye. I'm tired. Like, this is very long. Standing up here is long.